All right, let me say this louder for the people in the back. It's not about the money, okay? Let me repeat that. It's not about the money. It's about freedom. Okay, guys, it's about freedom. And that's why I named this business Promised Land Mindset. Because when you are a slave to corporate America or the system or slavery to poverty, you are not free. So I had somebody make a comment about how I'm not telling the truth about freedom, that true freedom is found in God, and that is true. But here's a freedom truth. The Bible says that being poor is a curse. The Bible calls poverty a curse, not a blessing. And so you see, when the Israelites were slaves under Pharaoh, they weren't free. They weren't free to enjoy their life. They weren't free to live prosperously. They weren't even free to worship God. So when Moses came to set them free, he said to Pharaoh, "Let my people go so we can go and worship our God." Because you know what? Slavery doesn't let you be free. It sucks all your time. It sucks all your energy. It sucks all your money. Being sick, being poor is slavery. It's not freedom. But you know what? In order to be free, you've got to have the money. You've got to have some income that doesn't suck away your entire life. You've got to have income coming in that doesn't cost you 12 hours a day, 6-7 days a week, because that kind of income is slavery income. And when God took the Israelites out of Egypt, he was taking them to the promised land. The Bible says the promised land is the land flowing with milk and honey. It's not toiling, it's partnering with God so he could provide your needs, but in abundance. And there is freedom and there is rest in the promised land. So let me tell you what is not rest. Rest is not toiling. Rest is not when you're working 6-7 days a week for building somebody else's empire. Think about it. That's what the slaves were doing, building Pharaoh's empire. They didn't have time for health. They didn't have time for blessings. They didn't even have time to worship their God. So you know what feels biblical to me? Do you know what feels like the promised land to me? Passive income. Because I can work less and live more. I can enjoy the blessings of God and the prosperity and abundance that he wants to give me in the promised land. Does that sound bad to you? It does not sound bad to me. If you want to know more about the promised land, just type me in the comments and I'm going to share with you more about what it means to walk into the promised land.